T2RX6 here, back for another Machine Robo Rescue review, and today we're taking a look at the Machine Robo Rescue DX Siren Garry Robo. You're not hearing that incorrectly, it's Gary, just like Sky Gary, which I guess kind of works like carry is the speculation, but we'll get to that in a little bit. And this guy this hits every spot of things I like. It is huge, it's beefy, it's a rescue vehicle, and I just love it. It rolls fantastically with all the wheels and all their chrome glory spinning. Some really beautiful trailer details for the gold here. Very nice translucent plastic here for the lights. I would have loved it if it had some kind of, light gimmick in it so that the lights would flash. But just because it has a chromed silver underneath, they do end up looking pretty good, and the light tends to catch them pretty nicely. So this is obviously like a futuristic looking semi-truck, and it's very similar to like a Power Rangers carrier Zord. The one thing that's interesting is the Robo, the logo here. You got the blue sirens, and he's most definitely making like a "I'm pointing a gun at you" sign. I don't really understand that, but hey, whatever. So in the box with this guy, you also get a Machine Robo Rescue Police car, Hyper Police as it would be. It doesn't transform, it's just a solid car, just an accessory to add. We'll bring out the actual real one so we can compare this after. And you get one of the drone motorcycles, again just lacking detail, just to give an accessory. And the reason you get this accessory is because this guy does more than just his truck mode. Now, there are two positions here that you can peg the truck in. You can peg it in a little further back so it's a little closer. I prefer this one for when he's in truck mode, but they do have it so you can go forward, so you can actually rotate it out kind of to the side here. And this is going to let you use some of the base features. So you obviously got these cannons here that you can deploy. Looks pretty cool. You can also take this. Now, the proper way to transform this is to take this all the way up and extend it like this. I don't particularly like how that looks, so personally I just let it flip up like that. And we'll just kind of connect this here again. And then we got the little ramp here. And as you can see, we've got our Machine Robo Hyper Police here. Can fit right in the front, and you can use any of the quote-unquote commander guys. So here's a good chance to take a look at the standard little car versus the actual toy robot. Again, looks pretty identical, just no transforming robot. Pretty nice. And we can't fit it really all in the frame, so we'll just move this out of the way. For the back, what we do is lift this panel up here on both sides. And there will be better pictures of this after. And you kind of take this foot portion, or what will be the foot portion, and just kind of disconnect this like that. And that'll let you flip down the rear ramps here. And we'll put these back up. And it's supposed to kind of sit something like this as the base. And as you can see in the back, we've got all four of the motorcycles ready to be deployed. Like so. Oh, there goes one on the floor. So yeah, you kind of got this base mode thing going on here. And for comparison with the motorcycle here, you can just kind of see how much better detailed the actual little limbs are. But still, it's a nice little extra to have, so you get the maximum playability out of your base figure here. So real quick, let's close him up again and put him into his just standard truck mode. I want to get a little size comparison here before we actually transform him to his robot mode. There we go. Put that down. Flip the guns on in. And close up the back. So, hopefully you're familiar with it. This is the Fall of Cybertron Generations Voyager Soundwave here. And you can just kind of see really how big this guy is. So let's put him to the side. And let's actually get this guy transformed. Transforming him is super easy. First, we're going to take apart the truck, and we're going to take this and just flip it up like that, and take this piece and rotate it around to the front. Now that was our head reveal, but I'm not going to show it until we're done. Now, we stand up the trailer like so. And this guy is pretty darn large. So what we're going to do here is take this and split it to the side, like so. And then take these, and there's just a tiny bit of movement upwards on it, almost unnoticeable. But regardless, you're going to push that up. Then what we're going to do is take the leg portions here and slide them forward on this track, and then once it's forward, we pull them apart like so, just to put a little bit of a gap here. And the final thing we're going to do is push these feet, again, super slight transformation, push them down, and we can just finish off the arms here. Bring these light bars around, they'll snap into place, and just kind of open up his little claws. Oh, I forgot these. Push these flaps down just to kind of fill in the feet a little bit. And now we're ready for our main piece here. We take the truck, there's his head finally, and he's got these two pegs here and the pegs there, and you just kind of set them in, and there you go. You've got one giant robot here. And I really like this guy. I don't know, he's bricky. His only articulation is he can do that. It's not very good. You can rotate these guns around so they face forward, but he really doesn't offer very much in the ways of articulation, but it's such that, again, GoBot nostalgic goodness. So for comparison here, for size, I've got our Fall Cybertron blaster, and for another nostalgic piece of goodness, I have our G1 Trypticon. And you can see if Trypticon would not be leaning a little bit here due to his walking gimmick. Come on, Trypticon, you know you want to work properly. There we go. It's a little bit better. You can see Trypticon's really not a whole ton taller than him. And roughly these guys are about the same price. Trypticon's a little more expensive because he's harder to get currently. Personally though, when it comes to the Machine Robo rescue vehicle here, I think he looks best when he's sitting next to his little commander. It really puts him kind of in this massive grand scale. And yeah, this is really not going to be a toy that's for everyone, but I love this old school GoBot style goodness. So yeah, these are great to me. I've got one more Machine Robo rescue thing for now that I want to review, and then I am completely out until I can get a couple more things I'm looking at. And yeah, then I think we'll probably go on to some Fans Project Stunticons perhaps, because I've got 2 more of them to review. So yeah, this is T2RX6. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I'll see you next week.